You already made everybody think I'm crazy. You already took my family away. You already separated all my friends. I don't got no celebrity friends.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James.
Kanye and Jaguar Wright have done it again. Together, they've ignited one of the year's most explosive scandals, this time dragging none other than Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and their fiercely private twins, Rumi and Sir Carter, straight into the eye of a media firestorm. The allegation that the Carter twins may be living with undisclosed health conditions, possibly autism, and that their superstar parents have gone to extreme lengths to hide it from the public. What started as quiet whispers, a subtle rumor here, a cryptic post there, suddenly detonated into chaos when Kanye, in one of his infamous online tirades, took direct aim at the Carters. He accused them of selling the world a carefully curated fantasy, all while burying the truth about their family life.
But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you.
And just when the smoke started to rise, Jaguar Wright threw gasoline on the fire, backing up Kanye's claims with even more jaw-dropping accusations, pushing the scandal straight into viral overdrive. What are Beyoncé and Jay-Z hiding? That's the question echoing across the internet. The Carter twins, now 7 years old, have always lived behind a curtain of mystery. Rumi, often described as a blossoming performer, and Sir, known for being quiet and intellectual, have rarely been seen in public. Beyoncé and Jay-Z have gone to great lengths to keep them shielded, barely mentioning them in interviews and limiting their appearances to brief glimpses during major events like the Super Bowl or in select Ivy Park campaigns. But it was the Who Shattered that carefully maintained silence. In a now-deleted social media explosion, he unleashed a wave of accusations questioning the twins' mental health and even speculating about their conception. He implied that the children's alleged health conditions could be connected to artificial insemination, a deeply personal and inflammatory claim that sent shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. They want you to believe everything's perfect, he wrote, but what's really going on behind those closed doors? His post was brutal, shocking, and impossible to scroll past. And though they eventually walked back the statement, claiming, regret, it was too late. The screenshots had already gone viral. The internet exploded. And love him or hate him, one thing's for sure. You can't say Kanye isn't smart. Beyoncé, known for her grace, under fire, is reportedly furious. Sources close to the family describe her as livid over Ye's claims and more determined than ever to protect her children. Her mother, Tina Knowles, responded in her own quiet way, sharing a cryptic post about family and knowing your truth. Was it a subtle shot at the? Many fans thought so. Meanwhile, Jay-Z, always the strategist, has stayed silent, at least publicly, but insiders claim he's working behind the scenes to contain the fallout, pulling strings to kill the rumors before they spiral completely out of control. Then came Jaguar Wright, the self-declared whistleblower of the music industry, who didn't just support Ye's claims, she amplified them. Known for her no-holds-barred revelations about industry elites, Wright alleged that the Carter twins fall on opposite ends of the autism spectrum, and that Beyoncé and Jay-Z have spent millions on private care and specialized therapy, all while maintaining the illusion of a flawless family. According to her, the secrecy isn't just about privacy, it's about survival. What if it's bigger than that? She teased in a recent interview. What if the Carter empire depends on keeping this illusion intact? Her words struck a nerve and theories began to swirl. Could it be true? Could one of the most powerful couples in entertainment be using their influence to bury inconvenient stories and curate perfection? The timing couldn't be more suspicious. Beyoncé and Jay-Z have been riding high, from her historic Renaissance World Tour to his billion-dollar business empire. The couple have positioned themselves as symbols of excellence, resilience, and black excellence. But these allegations threaten to crack that image. Fans are divided. Beyoncé's loyal fanbase, the Bayhive, has come out swinging, accusing the Jaguar of jealousy and cruelty. But others are starting to ask questions. Why are the twins so rarely seen? Why is Sir almost completely absent from public life? And what about Tina Knowles' recent interview, where she described Sir as very, very smart, but different from his sisters? Could there be more to this story than we're being told? And then, upped the stakes even further. In a separate rant, he warned, second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you, and you go back to zombie land forever. The accusations have also reignited long-simmering tensions between him and Jay-Z, a friendship once described as brotherhood, now reduced to tabloid warfare. Their fallout dates back years from the Carters skipping Ye's 2014 wedding to Kim Kardashian, to his now infamous 2016 concert rant accusing Beyoncé of rigging awards shows and Jay-Z of sending hitmen after him. So maybe this isn't just about the kids, maybe this is Ye's ultimate revenge. And if it is, the Carters may be facing the most dangerous PR storm of their career. Mentor or manipulator? or is the genuinely trying to expose a hidden truth? As the drama unfolds, every move the Carters make is under the microscope. Beyoncé, who rarely addresses rumors, has stayed silent, leaving fans and critics scrambling to interpret what that silence really means. Some say it speaks volumes that she refuses to dignify these allegations with a response. Others see it as a calculated strategy to maintain control over the story. Meanwhile, whispers about Jay-Z's alleged media deals to suppress these rumors have exploded into a fiery debate. If true, it's a damning look at the lengths celebrities will go to protect their image, a side of the Carters the public has never seen. Allegedly, there are things done, and deals made, that the world would not want to know about. But the scandal doesn't stop there. Jaguar Wright hinted that this secrecy stretches beyond their children's health. She warns this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more they don't want you to know, she said. Her words have fans and industry insiders buzzing, wondering what other secrets might be buried deep in the Carter empire. And if those whispers are true, the fallout could be earth-shattering, potentially dismantling the carefully crafted image of Beyoncé and Jay-Z as the untouchable power couple. But if they're false, it's a harsh reminder of the brutal price of celebrity gossip and its impact on families caught in the crossfire. One thing is clear, the story is far from over. The Carters are famous for their resilience, for weathering every storm thrown their way, but this may be their toughest challenge. Yet let's talk about Sir Carter, the real enigma of the family. Unlike his twin sister Rumi, who's stepping more into the spotlight alongside Beyoncé and Blue Ivy, Sir remains a ghost in the family narrative. He's made only fleeting appearances, a blink-and-dulcet moment in a photo or brief mention in interviews. For the most part, he's been kept behind closed doors, and that absence, it only fans the flames of speculation. Why is Sir so carefully hidden while the rest of the family thrives in public? What are Beyoncé and Jay-Z protecting him from, or maybe protecting themselves? Adding more fuel to the fire, Jay-Z now faces fresh allegations. Reports say he and rapper Sean Diddy Combs are implicated in a civil lawsuit filed by a woman who claims she was assaulted by both men. The accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, alleges serious abuse, and even Beyoncé's mother Tina Knowles has dropped cryptic hints that deepen the mystery. In one interview, Tina described Sir as very quiet, into books and electronics, emphasizing his love for numbers and his reserved nature. On the surface, it sounds like a shy, thoughtful boy who prefers the quiet of home over the chaos of fame. But is it really that simple? Some fans speculate Sir might have sensory issues or struggle with overstimulation, which could explain why public appearances are so limited. If that's true, it's a deeply personal reason for the family's protective stance. But it also raises the question, is this really about Sir's well-being, or just another move in the Carters' relentless pursuit of perfection? Jay-Z, naturally, is more than annoyed. That's an understatement. He has a family and a legacy to protect, including a brand worth billions. And when he says, "Come after me criminally," that could be likely. It's serious. The legal complaint alleges forcible compulsion, meaning he held someone down against their will. These are heavy accusations, and they threaten to spiral out of control. Meanwhile, Beyoncé's latest business move, her whiskey brand Sir Davis, has fans scratching their heads. On the surface, the name is a nod to her great-grandfather, but the timing is suspicious. Is this a subtle way to humanize Sir Carter without actually putting him in the spotlight? While Rumi dazzles fans and Blue Ivy commands stages worldwide, Sir remains a mystery. Some think Sir Davis is a carefully planted breadcrumb, a reminder of Sir's presence without exposing him. But if that's the plan, why not simply let him shine like his sisters? Is Sir being left behind in the Carter family's meticulously curated story, or is there something deeper at work? Adding to this tension is the stark contrast between Sir and Rumi's public paths. Rumi, described by Tina as a natural performer and artist, is stepping into the light more and more. From Super Bowl cameos to family campaigns, Jay seems destined for the spotlight. Sir, with his quiet love for numbers, remains conspicuously absent. Could this be favoritism? Are Beyoncé and Jay-Z unknowingly prioritizing Rumi and Blue Ivy over Sir? Or is this all part of a bigger, more complex narrative we haven't yet uncovered? Blue Ivy and Rumi are front and center in the public eye. But Sir Carter, he's sud? Is there a deeper secret Beyoncé and Jay-Z are desperate to keep hidden from the world? The timing couldn't be more suspicious, especially with that civil suit looming. Word is, there's been intense back and forth between Busby and Jay-Z's legal teams, both sides playing hardball. Alpha moves all around. But the real twist, Beyoncé's ramped-up spotlight on Rumi has sparked whispers she's stepping into the stage mom role. Insiders suggest Beyoncé, the ultimate perfectionist, is grooming Rumi to follow her footsteps as a global superstar. From family campaigns to high-profile events, Rumi's rising star is impossible to ignore. But with every orchestrated appearance, questions surface. Is Beyoncé pushing her daughter too fast? Is this nurturing a young talent or piling pressure on a child already burdened by fame? On the flip side, sources say Jay-Z is more cautious, preferring a grounded, private upbringing for the twins similar to how he shielded Blue Ivy in her early years. Could this difference in parenting be causing cracks in the Carter household? Balancing fame's spotlight with the complexities of parenting is tough, even for legends like Beyoncé and Jay-Z. When one parent pushes the spotlight and the other pulls back, what does that mean for the family dynamic? Lawyers often play their hands like poker, sometimes bluffing to mask weaknesses. Busby is no exception. He'll claim he has all the evidence to intimidate, but the truth, we might never fully know. Rumi's recent stage moments have fans buzzing. Many applaud her growing confidence and charisma, calling her a natural performer. Yet others wonder, are these moments empowering or part of a bigger PR play to expand the Carter brand? At just 7 years old, is Rumi ready for the scrutiny, or is Beyoncé's ambition overshadowing her childhood? This rumored tension between Beyoncé and Jay-Z echoes a much bigger issue, raising kids under the microscope of global fame. For years, the Carters have been the gold standard for family perfection, but behind closed doors, they likely wrestle with the same struggles any parents face, only magnified. How far will Beyoncé go to secure Rumi's success? And at what cost? If these rumors hold any truth, this could mark a turning point for the couple, either forcing a reckoning or widening the gap. Even if the statute of limitations has passed on certain allegations, they don't stop victims from filing police reports or giving statements, and federally, Jay-Z could still face serious legal trouble, including RICO investigations that unravel years of actions. Some say Beyoncé's drive to shape Rumi's future ties back to her own legacy as one of the greatest performers of all time. Maybe Rumi is her heir apparent, the next in line to extend the Carter dynasty's grip on entertainment. But chasing perfection carries risks. How long before cracks appear? How will this affect the siblings' relationships and family bonds? And then there's Jaguar Wright. Never one to hold back. She's reignited the fire with her explosive claims about the twins' health, and that's only the surface. Jaguar has painted Beyoncé and Jay-Z as a ruthless duo, entangled in Hollywood's darkest dealings, suppressing stories and exploiting power. Some dismiss her as a provocateur, but others can't help wondering, could there be truth behind her words? The Carters' control over their narrative is legendary. From surprise album drops to tightly curated interviews, they only show the world what they want. But what if that control is slipping? No one around them dares challenge the Carters openly, and they've been free to act with impunity until now. Kanye West's deleted posts may have been reckless, but they cornered the Carters like never before. For years, Beyoncé and Jay-Z brushed off rumors with silence, but this feels different. The internet is ablaze. Fans and critics alike demand answers. Their silence, it's louder than any statement. Will the Carters break their silence? Will they finally address the swirling rumors or double down, hoping the storm passes? These allegations reach far beyond the twins. If Jaguar Wright's claims about their Hollywood ties hold any weight, it could shatter the Carters' untouchable image. If rumors about Sir's health or family favoritism gain traction, the family may be forced to confront secrets long buried. But maybe this isn't just about the Carters. What if it's a glimpse into the darker side of celebrity culture? Power and secrecy go hand in hand, and the truth remains just out of reach. Even if the accusations are false, the cost is huge. Legal battles drain resources, reputation, and peace of mind. How much will the Carters lose, regardless of guilt? With so many questions left unanswered, one thing is clear: this story is far from over. The Carters may control their public image, but they can't escape the relentless spotlight forever. The pressure is mounting. Will they finally set the record straight, or is the truth even darker than we imagine? What do you think? Is there more behind the Carters' silence? Or is this just another celebrity rumor gone wild? Drop your theories in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned, there's more explosive updates on the way.